I thought I should do a vinyl collection update video. So I started this channel in December sometime, so maybe I could update you on the vinyls I've gotten since December. There's been quite a lot, more than usual for me. Some gifts for Christmas and random stuff, so I guess let's dive in. First one was a Christmas gift, and I already showed this. It's Replacements, the deluxe version of Let It Be, for vinyl release. Nice. I'm not sure what they call this, quadruple gatefold. And really enjoyed the album, the remastered album. Probably my favorite or my second favorite Replacement album. Not sure now that I've had gotten to listen to that Tim remaster that came a few years ago. Like the second disc as well, the rarities and the B-sides. Enjoyed that one. The third and fourth disc is a live album, and it's quite rough, archival stuff, I'd say. I'm not sure how much I will listen to those last discs, but yeah, still cool release. This time no CDs and stuff, so it made more sense for me to get it. Another Christmas gift, John Cale album, Helen of Troy. As I mentioned in my vinyl tag, I'm going through all the Cale albums, or have gone through all the albums, and listening through his discography and discover how much great music he has released throughout the decades. And yeah, this is certainly a highlight of his career. My favorite song of Cale ever, I think it's on here, the closer track, Sudden Death. It's really cool, aggressive and cool. You have the Pablo Picasso, the cover, the Richmond song is on here, and a very enjoyable release. This is just a 2024 reissue. I have quite a few reissues now to show from Cale, but not this. This is one I picked up in a secondhand vinyl store in Oslo for $6, and yeah, pleasantly surprised with this album. It had kind of a bad rap. I read some critiques of it. I think it's the album cover, the sunglasses, and it's called Caribbean Sunset. And they said this was supposed to be his pop album or something. I think that's a bit misleading. I feel like it's just another rocking, cool John Cale album. So it goes to show how important artwork is, I guess, for when critics are going to write about your album. Yeah, so a bit misleading reading about this. Found it to be a terrific album, really. And if you can find this in a bargain bin and you like Cale, just go for it, because I think these are all over the place, easy to find. It's just German pressing from, when it came out. This was released quite recently on Music on Vinyl. It's John Cale's debut album, Vintage Violence. And I really like the Music on Vinyl releases, quality-wise. It's cool stuff on clear vinyl and numbered. I think there's 1,000 ones released. I have number 400 or something like that. Excellent debut. So it's a 60s sounding album, of course, and reminds me of like Beatles at points. There's a track that reminds me of Lady Madonna in the rhythm and stuff. Highlight track would of course be Gideon's Bible. That's an excellent John Cale track. So would highly recommend to get this before it disappears. And this is where I made my big mistake. I got the wrong reissue. So they were reissued a lot of the Cale albums in 24. And in the store there were two different versions. I didn't catch up on that, and I just thought I was ordering the island one. And it's Russian licensed vinyl lovers. This is the second time that has happened to me for important albums when I could have gotten the right one. And this is a very important album as well. It's called Fear, one of the best. And truly, this is the album that got me into Cale. Barracuda, excellent track, and also a song called let's see. Uh, there's a lot of great ones. Of course, Ship of Fools I like to mention as a highlight. So, but it's not a bad release or pressing. It's 180 grams. It has actually a few bonus tracks on here. That's kind of cool. Bamboo Floor and All I Want Is You. So maybe I will, yeah, replace it with the original pressing or something if I can come across it later down the line. Could have been a Cale video. This here I have Slow Dazzle, another island label release, and this is the one I got very recently, so I'm going to listen to it more. For me, because I've listened to so many Cale albums now, they kind of blend and get confused. But yeah, the one I need to listen to more, and I look forward to it. Excellent track, Mr. Wilson. He wrote a song about Brian Wilson. I don't think Brian Wilson liked it very much because it was something about referencing some drug use or something. That's a very cool track. Yeah, The Jeweler, I think he reads from the story of the Eye, the Batal book. I need to find that out, what the words are there. Okay. Let's see if we have another one from Cale, the last one, I think. Music for a New Society. It's also an 80s album, 82. And this is the one they say is the best received Cale album, which I find a bit strange because so far I find it to be a very experimental, but supposedly a very popular Cale album. And of course, it's excellent. People are calling this the masterpiece, and I need to listen to it more before I make up my opinion. But there's obviously, great Cale songs here. The track that always, I think it's on quite a few of his releases. It's called Keep a Close Watch. I think it's supposed to be on this album. So, yeah, number 5, Close Watch, which is a different version of a song that was released on Helen of Troy first. So you get different version of that song, and it's quite of a open and airy and experimental sounding album at times, and yeah, an important one from what I understand. And they also remade that album later with a new version of that album that I haven't listened to very much as of yet. So next up is a release by Dry Cleaning, which is the first 2026 album I got. Or maybe this way. Sorry. Anywho, excellent album. This is the third album by Dry Cleaning, and the one I've liked the best so far. Liked the debut well enough. The second album, Stampworks, I think it's called, lost interest a bit. Saw them live in Primavera, was very cool, and didn't have high expectations. The single didn't grab me at first, hit my head all day. I grown to like it now, it's so typical. But just an excellent album. I think it works better than previous releases. There's something more like punchy and cool going on with the band. And they say that the vocalist, I don't know her name now, but that she sings more on this album. Not sure how much singing she really does, but yeah. Highly recommend this one. I'm sure it would be on my top 10 list for the year. Highlights would be I Need You, Joy, great closer track, Hit My Head All Day, which I mentioned, and Cruise Ship Designer is just cool and witty, and yeah, I like the approach here. So this year I also did some FOMO purchases. These are albums that I've been meaning to get for a long while, but yeah, so I was starting to think, okay, the retailer that have them in store probably would run out sometime, and there's two of them that I got. The first one is the... Sorry about the... Yeah. First one I got is the factory release of Still Joy Division album, of course. So deep diving to B-sides and stuff. Clear vinyl, 2 discs. And wonderful stuff, of course. Huge fan of Joy Division. And I'm not sure how happy I'm with the presentations. It's very simple, like you can see. But great sounding release. And I do collect the official releases, because now I see in stores that there's a lot of live albums and bootlegs, and I'm very confused with all those releases, so I make sure just to buy the official ones. And this, I guess, is the 40th anniversary release of Still. So I have collected all those releases of the albums. Now complete. And the second FOMO buy, the stores were probably running out of this one as well, and it's Ride, the 4 EPs. So Ride, the excellent early 90s British, yeah, that don't like the label, shoegaze pioneers, I guess. All the 4 excellent EPs collected on this release, 2 LP release with all the EPs on each side, and I enjoyed so much. Probably my favorite of the ones I'm showing here today. Yeah, the presentation is very cool, very textured and nice print, and cool booklet, and just the whole package is excellent. Song here, my favorite song, which is on the Nowhere album, Today is on it, and I would highly recommend to get this if you're a Ride fan. Essential stuff. The EPs were extraordinary. Yeah. Let's see what we got next. We have... I have to complete my collection of Proto-Martyrs albums. So I got the 2 ones I was missing from the collection, and this is of course the debut. It's just a standard pressing of that, and it's called No Passional Technique. If you don't know them, very cool, yeah, post-punkish, yeah, done the right way. Yeah, one of my favorite bands in recent years. I think they have a new release coming this year. There's Rumors. And so this is the debut. It's very straightforward, punk, rough, and very, very enjoyable if you like that sort of music. How He Lived After He Died, excellent track. I think Proto-Martyr just gets better and better for each release. The second one I got was the 2014 album. It's called Under Color of Official Right. And this one, yeah, so they're starting to get more refined with the lyrics and guitar work, which is so great in this band, how that guitarist can create those atmospheric and cool, yeah. So, yeah, just an excellent post-punk type of album. Next up, I got some Dinosaur Jr. Don't think I mentioned it. Maybe I'm sort of a completist for Dinosaur Jr. So I have all the studio albums and live albums and stuff in my collection, but now I'm collecting the originals. But this is not quite the original because it says Dinosaur Jr. The original says Dinosaur only on the SST label, and they were sued, and so they added the Junior. So this is not the original, but it's a early repress of the album on the red label. There was a few represses from the same year that this was released, and yeah, got it online from a guy, took the risk, and just needed a cleaning. Sounds excellent. Very happy to have it. I will probably, if I can find it, get the original. I'm not rushing about that stuff. When I come across it, I'll probably buy it. So the guy also sold me this nice picture disc single of Start Shopping, and this is has a few bonus tracks that are I already have on the deluxe cherry red releases from the album. This was on, and yeah, something that was nice to have in the collection. Something I got very excited by this year. So this is my first Rhinos Reserve Start Your Year of Right release that I have in my collection. And the one that grabbed me was the Flaming Lips release of Clouds Taste Metallic from 95. I discovered the Flaming Lips in 95, I must have, because as a kid I was watching that Batman film, and I recorded the song that is on the soundtrack, Bad Days, with my little mini disc on the VHS I had, just to listen to that song that I really, really loved as a kid. And yeah, got to listen to the whole album much later, I guess, and every like 5-10 years I rediscover how cool this album is. Probably my favorite, Flaming Lips. Yeah, great melodic noise, a lot of excellent songs on here. Desert Giraffe, Brainville, Evil Will Prevail. That's a classic song. Very happy about how this sounds and everything. So I'm glad to have it in the collection. And now I guess my last one for this video. I got a magazine reissue of The Correct Use of Soap. Already had the debut album Real Life. This is almost as good, I think, the third album they released. Maybe not the big songs on here, but you have, at least you have a song from Under the Floorboards. It's just a very enjoyable and cool magazine album. And yeah, I think they released all their magazine albums, and the one I'm buying next is probably the sophomore album, and I don't think I actually heard that 2013 album that they released, which is supposed to be very good. So I get to dive into more new magazine. If you don't know them, British 80s post-punk. Devoto left the Buzzcocks to be a little more adventurous, I guess, and start his own band, and yeah, just classic stuff. So that's it for me today. If you enjoyed the video, please give a thumbs up and subscribe. See you the next time.